Achilles and Patroclus, a highly debated love story. The story begins with Achilles and Patroclus becoming close comrades in the famous Trojan War. Together, they fought for the Greek side, led by King Agamemnon. 9 years into the war, Homer tells their story in the Iliad, an epic poem divided into a ridiculous 24 books with a reading time of 10 hours. Ain't nobody got time for that. Stale memes aside, the struggle begins with Agamemnon not wanting to give up his girl toy, Chryseis, aside from the fact that he already had a beautiful wife. But hey, what's Greek mythology without cheating? Anyways, this poor girl's father, a priest of Apollo, demands that Agamemnon sets his daughter free. He does not do this, and then the priest gets Apollo to rain absolute havoc on the Greek army. Seriously, it's chaos. This pisses off Achilles to the point where the goddess Athena herself had to hold him back from killing a pathetic excuse for a king. However, this did lead to a compromise. Agamemnon would return the priest's daughter if Achilles gave his current lady to him. Reluctantly, Achilles does as he wishes, and then he retreats to his tent, refusing to fight in the war, and then proceeds to cry like a little bitch. Patroclus, being the beautiful friend that he is, comforts Achilles and keeps him company in his tent. Now this is all well and good, but keep in mind Achilles is the Greeks' strongest fighter. In Book 8, and yes, I skipped a lot of unnecessary details, otherwise we would be here all day, the tide of the battle turns, and as the title says, the Trojans start winning a war that has gone on for way too freaking long. Of course, Agamemnon desperately wants Achilles to get out of his stupid tent and fight like he is meant to. Just do it, man. Achilles' lover... Sorry, bit of a tickle there. Achilles' friend, Patroclus, is nominated to get Achilles off his sorry and presumably sore ass. However, he was not successful. Instead, he got this beautiful speech. Patroclus, fight disaster off the ships. Fling yourself at the Trojans full force before they gut our halls with leaping fire, and tear away the beloved day of our return. But take this command to heart. Obey it to the end, so you can win great glory, great honor for me. Which to me sounds like the last words of a dying lover, or a really overdramatic Achilles. So, Achilles doesn't fight. Rather, he gives Patroclus his armor and asks that he fights for him. Patroclus, being the faithful companion he is, does as Achilles orders and, is then killed by Hector, Troy's strongest warrior. Oh no, Achilles is going to absolutely lose it when he finds out. Oh dear, okay, there he goes. Oh, he's tearing up my set. Dude, come on, I know it's cheap, but is that my makeup? Bruh, don't do that. Come on, dude! Do you have any idea how long it takes to create a stop-motion film? Are you good? Okay, let's continue. Now, Achilles becomes absolutely hell-bent on killing Hector for taking his love, Patroclus, away from him. But first, Patroclus' funeral, which, and I quote, stops Achilles from sleeping. All subduing sleep could not take him, not now. He turned and twisted, side to side. He longed for Patroclus' manhood, his galleon... Okay, hold on. Let's get this straight. He craves his manhood. His freaking manhood. I'm sorry, but that's 100% gay. I don't care if you think that Homer doesn't explicitly mention their relationship as being gay, because that freaking quote says it all. Okay, sorry. Now that that's clear, let's continue. Achilles, longing for his dead lover, claims revenge on Hector, despite his mother's warning that he will die not long after. He chases him 3 times around the walls of Troy until, finally, he accepts his fate and stops running. Achilles brutally stabs him in the throat with his spear, and if this wasn't barbaric enough, he then tied Hector to his chariot, to then ride around the city with his dead body dragging through the dust. Yay for revenge? And, as Achilles' mum had warned, our great hero is later shot in the heel by Paris, Hector's brother, with an arrow in a war that for some reason is still going. But to end this tragic yet beautiful love story, Achilles' bones are combined with Patroclus's, so they could be forever together. And that, my friends, is the end of one of the gayest stories in Greek mythology.